How you doing?
Fantastic to be on the call again with you. Oh, there you got that wonderful background now, huh? Fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you for thank you for the advice with the Canva. I was up kind of messing around with it. I've never used it before, but it's a cool little program. What are your thoughts?
my thoughts are it's very striking, beautiful background. It doesn't distract from your face. You got the QR code, you got your name. It's easy to read.
Mhm.
Um, on a Zoom when you're in the gallery view when you have all the pictures on, just see if you can read the smaller writing. That's why I've got mine large like this because
Mhm.
you may notice when you're on a Zoom or Pacer Zoom, it's filled, and you want to still have those readable. Do you know what I mean? Uh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and also when you are on the gallery, test your own QR code because it goes very small. Most of them don't work, but don't get discouraged if that is. So you might want a little bit bigger to give you a chance that it could be scanned in the gallery mode.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, very good. Good
Yeah.
question to start off with, eh? Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. I subscribe to a YouTube channel.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Awesome
what do you
channel.
think so far? Have you listened to any of the educational videos or
Yeah.
anything on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's awesome. It's another tool. It's another way to, listen to while I'm, yesterday I was cleaning up the garage and just listening to it and just hearing people's stories and like, oh wow, okay, cool. And
Yeah. Kind of
never
a
really thought
cheat
about that.
code. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Because you
for
can
sure.
get to know others who've turned up at least to these. The first of all, turned up to a Pacer Zoom call, whichever it is. That's where I get the leads from.
Hmm.
Second, they've asked for appointment and they're willing to be on video. So there's quite a filter group there, you see, on that
Yeah.
YouTube channel. So good
Smart.
cheat code to get to know those who are serious as well about the business, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's actually made me think about, okay, maybe here in the next couple of weeks, maybe I start, doing a YouTube video myself. And it's kind of pushed me a little bit to um this whole thing has pushed me to get uncomfortable. I guess a good way to put
Yeah.
it. It's making me do
Yeah.
things that I've never done before, but I've never acquired wealth before. I've never underwritten a multifamily before. I've never, you know what I mean? So these things are awesome, and it's
Mm.
I appreciate you
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
helping me out and um
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing: you never feel stop feeling uncomfortable. At least I keep feeling uncomfortable every
for
time I
sure,
do these.
for
I
sure.
don't know what it is, but yeah, even shooting those videos. I mean, I'm not a videographer, as you can see. I mean, they're all sort of the same, similar, but good, different content. But
Yeah,
um, I don't want to waste time editing them, as such. I mean, it's just, I figure it's just important what I say. People aren't interested in that. That's fine because I'm not looking to entertain, right?
that's right.
I'm
That's right.
looking to build up a community of like-minded individuals.
Mhm.
So when we do come across that good opportunity, we can achieve our goals.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, it's definitely you're either informational or like you said, it's you know,
All
um
right, entertaining.
create
Yeah.
a show,
Doing the silly dance.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah. So thank you for your support. Feel free to ask some questions on that as well. Get the thing kicking into higher gear, and gives me ideas on what content to produce. And
Okay.
because we're on this journey together, I know we hear it all the time. We can't do this by ourselves, right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
So we can
yeah.
help each other that way and grow together. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, underwriting, underwriting multifamily and maybe pocket underwriting or, that type of thing is definitely something I'm kind of really interested in and trying to just scoop up as much as I can in information. And I'm in a few different I've opened up a few Facebook um networking groups and stuff like that. I'm just trying to, hey, send me information so I can just underwrite it and try to
Yeah.
figure out, kind of, oh wait, okay, how does
Mm.
this work, and that type of thing. So yeah, no, it's if you could do more stuff on that, and that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
You'll like the video I'm about to produce then. It's how to what we look for in particular different markets because markets vary. And
Yeah,
so I'm doing a little video today on how we look at those, how we adjust the numbers. I'm going over a formula. So that kind of will it'll go some way towards answering a question there. I mean, there's a lot more to underwriting, but
yeah.
it's a start. And if you start looking on like the Crexi, CREXI, Crexi website or LoopNet,
Mhm.
those are where the commercials are listed, where you'll find multifamily and you can filter them down. And then you can quickly see the numbers. After watching this video, you'll see what numbers there are. Yeah, and you can bring it to my attention, because
Absolutely.
if
Yeah,
we
no, that's
do,
my goal. That's
yeah,
my goal. I'm looking at Atlanta. I'm looking at Tennessee. I'm
yeah,
looking at all the places you're at.
yeah,
I
yeah,
want to do some business with you. So,
mm,
um,
absolutely. Yeah. I
definitely
think I
looking.
mentioned last time as well, if we find one deal a year, we're very happy, very
Yes,
happy.
sir.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that connector role is definitely, I like talking to people, and I like kind of putting the pieces together. So I've kind of, as I'm gaining my lines of credit, and it's taken a little bit of time. I think I told you, obviously about my past and all that stuff. So it's just taking a little bit of time to get capital. And so I'm like, okay, well, let's spend a little bit more time in the connection. And so I'm putting a spreadsheet together, and just, hey, people that are looking and people that have it, and just trying to figure out how to find it.
Yeah.
And so that's um
Yeah.
going through the safety stuff on with the videos and such. And
Yeah.
um I've had probably 10 or 15 more Zoom calls, and it's just you meet so many incredible people.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And
It's
one of my weaknesses, Chris, has been to do follow up. It's not that I didn't do networking, but it used to be like a one off. And I thought, how do you follow up? And how do
yeah,
you get a CRM to really be effective? Because there's so much writing and you got to keep reviewing it. And
yeah,
because you haven't got that regular contact, it's hard to create the depth.
yes,
So the YouTube, that's where the YouTube channel's strength will be. The active ones will rise to the top and we'll become partners in that business and we can grow it, right? So that core group grows.
mhm,
That's kind of what I've seen with Pace, that's how he did it, right? He started actually face to face and taking people around the local market and what have you.
yeah,
He grew that core group, those who were interested and active. And
yeah,
so you have to have some sort of community where you build that, build that core and then grow from there. So
yeah.
that's essentially what I'm doing with that YouTube channel. So
Smart, very
yeah,
smart.
yeah. I'm not too worried about SEO. I get people because they see it as a newish thing. Because I restarted it the other day. It's 2 or 3 weeks ago. They see it new and they keep bugging me about SEO, but I'm not looking to get thousands or millions of subscribers
Yeah, yeah,
because that would dilute what we're doing. We're keeping it niche. Those who are seriously interested in this, and then you got quality community. You see,
absolutely. It's the
yeah.
Costco membership, right? Without
Yeah.
paying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Now,
free. I mean, it's free. I mean,
eventually, you're gonna start charging, right?
that's the usual path, and the reason for that is because you want to filter it down more. You want to get it more focused. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, if it gets too big, how do you manage it? Well, you filter it down even more. That's
Hmm.
that's 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 the key. It's not that we need the money. I
Yeah,
mean, need money to pay bills, but that's not the focus. It's about working with those who are most serious and up in the game with the people around you. As we
yeah,
grow, we want the core to grow, right? So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah,
It's your own little meetup.
yes, that's right. But It's not too early. I like what Mark Zuckerberg did with Facebook. He didn't charge forever, right? It wasn't even listed, right? I mean, it was all
Mhm.
free. Then he got his database. Then you filter it down, right? Then you build a business plan later on down the road, and when it makes sense, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you come across? I've come across School recently. That's another community like that, a community builder. You know, I've got a couple of those. School is better than Facebook for creating small communities, you know.
Cool. No, I've never heard of it.
It's SKOOL. You can look that up if you like.
Yeah.
School. Yeah. I noticed a few communities popping up in Paces communities, you know. So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. In fact, Ryan Schropp,
Hmm.
that's the group I'm in. He's let me see if I can find it for you. Um, yeah, financial found. Let me give you this website because you can connect with those who are doing like this is mainly focused on Gator, but so I get some leads from this community. It's free to join. So and so when we build a big enough community, you know, say in YouTube, you know, you can do a school community and can be training and what have you. So it's another avenue. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Another tool for the tool belt.
Yeah. All about team building because I think that's where it's at. I think that's
Yeah.
where I missed it the first time, you know, when it comes to this.
Yeah. Especially on that big multifamily, which you're after,
Mm.
you gonna need partners and
It's essential. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. There's literally could be hundreds of people in a deal like that, you know?
Mhm.
Especially if the minimum, say the minimum is 100K and you want to become the limited partner without the passive role, you know, you might say, well, I only have 20 and your friends say, I only have 20. Well, get five of you together and 20, form an LLC and you can be a limited partner, you know, get paid every quarterly, a share in the profits and everything
Mhm.
else, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice because it's a passive role, right? So it's not taking up any of your time. So it's building up that residual wealth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And like you said, mentioned before, the scalability is just it's great, so
Fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So what other questions did you have for me, Chris? I'm delighted we joined on the call again. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, no, let's keep this up. I definitely, multifamily is so, like, it seems like it's far down the road, and so connecting with people like you, and talking to other people. I talked to a gentleman named Sterling the other day, and he was like, honestly, it's just go get it. Like, there's so many people that give you so much different information, but they don't really know.
Right.
They've seen a video and they've told you this, and that's kind of where I'm at. I've heard so many different things where I just need to focus a little bit better um and go after it. At the end of the day, I
Yeah.
want to do something. And so I'm always looking for some things to do. And multifamily just keeps screaming at me, and
Yeah.
it's,
That's good.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like, man, and so what I'm doing right now is I'm targeting owners in my area that just that are doing it. And so I'm trying to make phone calls and trying to do coffee dates and try to just become friends with people that are in multifamily and
That's
that are
cool.
actual owners. So
Yeah.
um
Yeah. You'll get to
yeah.
know a lot that way and you'll get to know who's who. It's very important. I remember the first time round, that's when I wrote that book. You know, acquiring all those small multifamilies. I visited every apartment complex in my city,
Mhm.
literally every one, and you know, found out who the brokers were, found out who's who, you know, and saw where the obstacles were, and I think it's through that effort, and it's a lot of work. I found out so much, but
Yeah.
you only need to do that once, and then you're building on those relationships. You found
Yeah.
out how the land lies, and you found out a path through the jungle, as it were,
Yeah.
to attain your goals, and the little steps that you need to take each day. And that's really going back to my YouTube channel, that's what I want to achieve, the little steps, the little videos I'm going to do each day, little educational thing, the little
Hmm.
steps that you can do, to get to the end goal. Because it is just that. It's not a quick journey.
Yeah.
It's not quick, get rich quick.
Absolutely.
There's get rich, okay, but it's not quick. You have to do the work and plug into the community and find out what you need to find out. So
Sure.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah, no, it's just immersing yourself in and connecting with people and talking to people and just staying focused,
Good, good.
I'm like I told you before, I had the shiny object thing going on, and
Right, right.
I've really kind of narrowed it and tightened it down, but it's day by day, and I know my personality, and found out that I'm looking for integrator partners for sure.
Excellent.
TC types that are good on paperwork, because I
Yeah.
just like to go talk, and again, you have to keep nurturing these relationships and following up and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
we're
Excellent.
learning.
Yeah,
We're learning.
very good, Chris. Yeah, well, our time's disappeared again. I can't believe it.
Oh my
Got
gosh.
the
Okay.
call coming up. But it's been a real delight to connect with you again. I'm thrilled. And
Andrea.
yeah, just encourage you to watch my video that I'll bring out later today. Maybe a couple of hours. I haven't shot it yet, but I know what I'm going to be saying.
Awesome.
And I'd love a comment on that one from you in the light of what we said and whether it
Okay.
answered your question. And we can maybe do a follow up to this one today because it's just focusing on formulas in any particular market.
Love it.
It's very niche down. Yeah. Once you understand that, it's a help to the next step. So,
Beautiful. I love it. I love it. And it's always been a pleasure talking to you. And,
and you. Yeah.
thanks for giving back to the community and
Sure.
being in all the Zooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure,
Absolutely,
man, for
Chris.
sure.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
this
All
again.
right. Yeah. We'll talk to you soon, Chris. Bye
All right,
bye.
pal.